Hello, welcome. I am Stephanie, spiritual coach and founder of Paradigm Expansions. I am talking today about this idea of taking time for yourself. Often, many of the women I coach, or those who are very in touch with their feminine nature who I coach, want to take time for themselves. They want to meditate. They want to do things that are good for them, like sleep, nutrition, leisure. And I hear this all the time: I don't have time. This is a massive cultural problem. And this video is all about how to find time to take for yourself. And I'm going to suggest that before you can shift any action of taking care of yourself, you need to shift what you believe. You have been conditioned to believe, if you are saying to yourself, I don't have time, you have been conditioned to believe that you are here to serve, that you need to take care of everyone else, somehow your responsibility, and that it is better to deny your own needs and put others' needs first. And a big one, have you noticed this? That it is noble to be sleep deprived in the name of your job or your family. And now I'm not talking about when you have an infant and people are legitimately sleep deprived because baby's up all night and you've got to take care of your infant. I'm talking about years down the line when you are needing to sleep 4 hours, 5 hours, or less a night in order to take care of everything that needs to be done. And this is somehow given a gold star in our culture. This is perceived as valuable and virtuous. And I am here to provide an alternative of examples of self-care being virtuous. Let's look at these two examples. The first example of putting your own oxygen mask on first. I know you've heard this. And if you really just reflect on it, it is true that if you are super busy taking care of everyone else in a crisis situation and you deny your own needs in order to help everyone else, you will become a problem for the other people around you because you're going to pass out. Two, this one is a really big one that I only recently just learned about this. I can't believe I didn't know about it before because I'm in healthcare. I'm a trained occupational therapist with a PhD in rehab sciences. And as I have gone through my journey of really owning that it is my responsibility to take care of myself and I can do that, and I do have time to do that, I have been on a deep dive of what are examples in nature where it is virtuous to care for yourself or where it's not. And I learned that the heart pumps blood to itself first. I had no idea. Isn't that amazing? The heart, the most selfless organ of the body, pumps the first approximately 5% of its blood to itself first, before to the rest of the body. And isn't that great? Because we need our hearts. It is a precious organ. It keeps us alive. We need all of our organs, but especially our hearts that allow us to live vibrantly, to adjust our lifestyle. It's really amazing. So if you meditate on that, that the heart being both metaphorically and literally the central organ of life, it pumps blood to itself first. This is a virtue of self-care, that it is an acknowledgement that it has to maintain its own health in order to continue to serve. What happens when you don't take care of you? As we talked about with the oxygen mask, you can make it a problem for everyone else. Do you know people in your life who are chronic martyrs and talking about how, whether it's in the office or at home, they are making sure that everything gets done around the house or at work or in the environment that they're in? It's not fun to be around them. They are difficult to make happy. you then you may try to jump in for someone who is a chronic martyr and help them out in order to be like, oh, if I do this thing for you, it'll let you off the hook, and then you can be freed up to actually relax for a moment. But when in this behavior pattern that I've been in, and you may be in too, it's actually really draining for other people to be around that, because it's impossible for you to be happy or relaxed. And the truth is, no one can really take care of you or advocate for you the way that you can. So, someone else, even if they try to take care of you because they're noticing that you are chronically martyring yourself, they almost can't, because you'll refuse it. Or you'll be in a situation, sometimes it's easier to think about this with other people, where you try to take care of someone else who feels like they need to go, 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 and they can't relax. And so it becomes difficult to try to serve them because they're not serving themselves. If you're worried though, and you're thinking of examples of people that do serve themselves at the expense of others and take too much, yes, that is of course true in nature, that there are people that totally take advantage of others who serve. And for you in particular, because this video is for you, if you're watching this video, I am absolutely not worried about you being one of those people. You would have already turned it off. If you are still watching this video, you have been in a cycle of self-sacrifice for too long. That is not your fault. It has been encouraged by the people you're around. You've been getting attention and feedback for it, and your soul is crying out to you, basically telling you that you're starving and you need to attend to your own needs in order to be of service to other people, and in order to take care of the most sacred thing that is yours, and that is your own life, your own heart, your own soul, so that you can enjoy this precious gift of life that you have been given, that is short. And in doing so, in enjoying it and becoming vibrant and whole in yourself, you will be able to impact so many more people, or you will be able to impact the same amount of people on a much deeper level. So this is a virtue to say, I will take time for myself. I will change my mind that I'm not allowed to, or that I don't deserve to take time for myself. In line with that, there's this perceived selfishness of self-care that we have, where there may be a culture of judging parents or of judging workers for taking care of themselves at times that society perceives they should be taking care of the kids or doing what they need to be doing at work. And this judgment that you may have felt for others as well keeps us in that cycle of fear that you don't want to take time for yourself to be perceived as selfish. So you continue to sacrifice yourself, sacrifice your sleep, sacrifice your leisure time, sacrifice basic needs that you have in order to make sure that everyone else is okay. And I'm telling you, this is cultural brainwashing, and it doesn't make sense. It's not actually helping to serve you or your family or your job in the long run. So, how do you take the first step? I'm so glad you're watching this video. You're opening your mind to the idea that maybe the culture that you've subscribed to for all this time doesn't have it right, and these feelings that you have of wanting and needing to sleep more, to take more time for leisure, to have a little bit of quiet at home, that these are natural and that it is okay for you to act on them and to put yourself first in these circumstances. So you're already here, you're already opening your mind to it, and you can slowly start to believe that yes, you do deserve to take care of yourself. As you change that belief, you're going to see opportunities start to open up where it is actually possible to take this hour to sleep in, or to go to that workout class, or to do what it is that makes you feel peace or makes you feel alive. And you then, when the opportunity arises, you're going to feel like it's okay to take it, because it may be that those opportunities are coming up in your calendar right now and you're refusing them and choosing instead to work, or choosing instead to focus more on your family or to do more chores, because you still have that belief that it's selfish or that you don't deserve it. And as you, one, believe, yes, it's okay for me to take this time. Two, you start to see opportunities come up. Three, you take them. Four, you realize you don't have to justify that to anyone. That's big. That we still do that. And if you do, you be patient with yourself and your own journey, not needing to justify it to anyone, because you are taking care of the most sacred gift given to you, that is your life. And by taking care of you, you are able to enjoy and you are able to give more in the long run to others. So thank you so much for being here. For more support, check out links in the description below. We'll hope to see you at Paradigm Expansions. Sending you lots of love, lots of compassion. You got this.